What's up guys, this is Chris here, and today we've got a brand new gun. Today we're going to be talking about the P365 Legion. Works good up close.
Yes, it does.
The 365 is one of the smallest and lightest carry guns on the market that has the stack and a half technology, so you get a lot of capacity for the size. This one, however, has the full metal frame like the AXG. We have the included comp like the macro, and many other features which we'll show you here in a second. They make this one unique by comparison to a lot of the other P365s. All right, now I've got this guy kitted out here for today with the TLR sub, and it's got a full pick rail on it, unlike a normal Sig P365. There's the included comp right there, and as you can see, it actually doesn't go through the barrel, so you have a little bit less issues overall. You get a little less compensation too, but a little less issues. Now you can see here we definitely have the Legion treatment. We've got G10 grips on it, which look cool. A lot more checkering than the standard P365. Included magwell, and you also get these 17 round magazines, which are very, very nice. That is a real good capacity for the size and weight of this gun. Now it's got a really good under-swept trigger guard to it with a little bit of texture on the bottom and on the front if you want that. We have front slide serrations that are very usable, which is nice. Sig does a good job at cutting those. We have the HD sights from Sig, HD front with the blacked out rear, and then you have tritium vials to use them if you want. The included EPS carry cut is nice. I guess this is for the Shield RMS, but that's the standard pattern, same as the EPS, and that's my favorite little micro dot, which turns this gun from a carry gun to a really good do-it-all gun if it works really well. What am I doing wrong? The past P365s we've had on the channel have been very reliable, very accurate, but the only way to find out if this one is to go shoot it. Now, before we get into this video, I do want to thank the sponsor of this video, the Sonoran Desert Institute. The SDI is an online university where you can get an education in anything firearms related. If you want to be a gunsmith, that's a good trade, good profession, it's fun. You can definitely get an education there for gunsmithing. You can also get into drone technology, you can get into woodworking, anything you want to do that's related to firearms, you can get an education at the Sonoran Desert Institute. We're proud to have them as a sponsor. Make sure you go down and visit the link in the description, get an education, have a pretty fun life. All right, so now we're gonna sight it in, but one of the things I did notice initially is this is a relatively expensive gun, especially compared to the polymer ones, and it is a little sticky. The slide doesn't want to move back and forth quite as well. All right. Good group though. Take a look at the group. 1, 2, 3.
Holy moly.
Filming gun videos is a learning experience as always. This is a TLR7 sub, the light that I had on it that I told you about in the filler. It goes on P365s just like that. Clicks on there. I actually took it off my P365 to put it on my P365. However, because it has the standard pick rail, well, standard-ish anyway, it looks like a standard pick rail, it doesn't actually lock on there, and it just kept sliding off. So we got rid of it. And I went and got my TLR7, my regular TLR7, off my Staccato, tried to put it on there, and I found out that it doesn't fit either. So I need to get a different universal adapter plate, take this apart, and put that light on there. Then we've got a Surefire X300, standard pistol light for most handguns, and I took this off a Glock. Same thing. So you'd have to change your plate, and if you're like me and you don't know where those plates are, then you don't have a light. The second thing is, if you're interested in using P365 magazines, don't be, because you won't be able to. It comes with the bigger ones. That's obviously the downside to the 17 round mag. With the magwell is obviously the short mags don't work. In the same way you can't stick a 19 mag in a 17, you can't do it with this either. Again, not the biggest con, but something to be aware of. No lockback again, third time in a row. Okay. I can't hit anything from here for some reason. Okay, that's it.
I am considering this as my carry gun, so we figured I would put some rounds through it. Thank you to Stephanie for filming me. I don't know, I kind of like it. Let's shoot some more.
You're shooting that a lot better than I did. So when we're talking about gripping with your support hand, as you can see here, when I get my grip, there's no space for my support hand at all. So it's kind of wobbling around on there, and I'm trying to have a hard time actually finding some grip. Whereas with your little hands,
there's a little bit more space.
Yep.
I don't know, I like it. Is this 35 or 40 or what is this?
That's 35, yeah.
Okay, all right, let's see. Oh, buddy.
What am I doing wrong?
I can't, I'm not watching you either, sorry. There you go.
It is so hard for me to shoot this well. I'll be honest with you. I don't like this as much as you do. Okay, let's take a look at that. We're at 12 yards. Yeah, so I always go generally really low and left, and these are all pretty high, so maybe my zero's a little off. And then I have one way up here, and I have no idea what that is, I'll be honest with you. I pretty rarely go that far. If you guys watch the channel, 12 yards is not a far shot for me, so this is definitely not my gun on the accuracy level. The only thing is you were shooting it really well, so I just suck with it clearly.
Hands, man.
All right, so now we're gonna buckle down. Now that we know we're going high, aim a little bit lower, aim a little bit to the right, and see if we can get some of these rounds on target here. What in the hell? Well, this is new. I mean, 50 is kind of a chip shot for me.
It is.
I am not used to struggling this much, especially with a $1,200 gun.
And a P365, which you traditionally
I usually shoot
well.
the 365 pretty well. I mean, I have videos, obviously, with the Spectre comp where I've shot targets this size at 110 yards. So I'm not really sure what's going on. Because some of them are hitting at least. Damn it. Light this candle. That was an empty mag.
Oh no! And now you're dead.
Works good up close.
Yes, it does.
I hope this is zeroed. I got out my Sig X Macro here, which is basically the polymer frame version of that. It does take the same magazines, by the way. And we'll see if I can shoot any better with that. Hopefully it's zeroed, so we'll see. Okay, better with this. Now, as far as the gun goes, I like the gun. I like the way it looks. I like the gun it's based off of. I like the ergonomics. I did sort of like how the grip felt. Great features on the gun, great look. The reliability was excellent. I mean, the slide was a little sticky, but no malfunctions, and we shot well over 300 rounds today. So, and we shot 3 different ammunitions as well, 2 different bullet weights. So, impressive reliability. And as far as the mags go, like I said, these and the X Macro mags are usable. However, you do get more superior base plates on the Legion, which is nice. You get these metal base plates with the texture on them. And if you were doing reloads out of a belt, that would be very nice. I like when mags have texture, so good on Sig for doing that. The grip is better, and it does have more texture. However, I didn't feel like that helped me in recoil control. And I think the issue is that even though this is a sort of full-size gun, it's got the grip of a micro gun. And for a guy like me, I'm 6'4", I mention that in every video, but it's important because my wife's 5'2", and her hands are half the size of mine. And if you have half-size hands, if you have little hobbit hands, this is gonna fit you really, really well. And if you have bigger, giant hands like me, then it's not gonna fit you very well. I found myself hunting for a grip this entire time we were shooting. Now, another thing, 300 rounds is not a review. And if I were to shoot this 1,000 rounds in over the course of the next 2 days, I'm pretty confident I'd find my grip, and I'm pretty confident the accuracy would start showing up. So a lot of this just has to do with me not training on the particular platform and jumping from platform to platform all the time. Overall, I think this is an excellent gun. I think if you want this gun for self-defense, I think you're gonna be doing well. I think the comp reduces recoil. I think that the grip is good enough. I think that it's gonna be a large grip for you to draw quickly, whether that be out of an appendix carry holster or a regular holster. I think the magwell helps with reloads, whether you're gonna be doing those or not in a concealed carry situation, I highly doubt. But it's nice to have if you want it. Optics mount ready out of the factory, very cool, and it's low pro because obviously it's a Shield RMS mount. That's excellent. No plates to worry about unless you run the EPS, because then you have to run a plate. HD sights out of the factory, slide serrations, pick rail. Overall, quality is there. Maybe just not for me. If you want to see a comparison between all these, you want to see a full video, or if you want to see a 1,000-round review of this guy, we didn't buy this gun for me, we bought it for my wife. She's going to be checking this in her carry rotation, and she's going to give you a full first shots video, so look forward to that. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please support your Oklahoma shelters, and remember to recycle. I'll check you later.